is about to break loose. Now, yes, that is for both the price and crypto news. Yes, this one is showing the altcoin trend and the pattern and the odds for the new market cycle. Coincidence is that this is all happening at a time when the adoption is getting into the common man, and that is all well for us, the current XRP holders, and the push towards XRP adoption via on-demand liquidity is getting traction now. Along with the fundamental changes, we are seeing the trend. It's also moving in with the fundamental sides, like nation like India is coming on, and they are trying to push this through them in that manner too. That's adding oil into it. Now, what about the XRP trend? We just saw and talked about the general altcoin trend, right? So when we look at the XRP trend, it's simple but easy pattern to understand if you are not looking at the right time frames, changing daily, weekly, 3-day and all. You can kind of get this, and this is not something to miss out. This is a 3-candle reversal pattern showing you the trend continuation. That is, it was coming from the bottom, traveling to the upside, and it is breaking the neckline here. The green line I've noted here is the neckline there. Now, how that works is something like this. When it moves to the upside, it take a little bit of breather, and this is the sign you have to look at. Now, yes, this is a doji, but if you look at different aspects, you can understand it's not only working like that. It may work like a hammer or a doji, or it may even work like this, right? The wicks on both sides and a doji like that, right? So what are we getting here? Something similar. What have we done? We broke to the upside. The neckline is broken. So that is above the 200-day moving average. So now the neckline is broken. We are moving to the upside. The technical show that we are about 200-day moving average, which is currently acting as a support on a 3-day chart. We can actually expect a pump. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. If you saw value in the info, please do hit that like button. And if you wish to support the channel, you can use the Patreon or PayPal link in the description. PayPal will let you to attain more value for your portfolio, for your assets which you invest in. Now let's jump into the TA and the fundamental analysis as well. Now when we combine both, we get a bit more clear perspective. We can try to figure out where we are in the market cycle and how we are moving. Now this one kind of shows us, yes, we have to actually go through that 0.3 mark, which is a crucial level as of now. And that was kind of the neckline which we just broke above. So that kind of, looks cool, and I kind of agree with that statement. Now when we look at the fundamentals, this tweet from Matt shows us, your crypto projects are not working with regulators. Be cautious. Now we have actually talked about that thing from the early stage, like if you are investing in different projects, different aspects, considering different aspects, do consider if they are not regulated, then if a crackdown comes, yes, previously last time when there was a crypto crackdown, every project went down. I don't think that will be the case next time when regulators come in and say those who don't abide by this are gonna be stopped. So just take care of that. Look into your portfolio, understand which assets you have, go through a detailed research and stay updated. This particular article shows Grayscale rakes in 217 million after the campaign started. As you know, the common man, the mom and pops are seeing or watching this advertisement and getting into the crypto arena. They will look into Bitcoin, they will look into Ethereum, that's for sure, because those are the two things which have kind of a bit of clarity in United States now. Once the regulators give the clarity for all the other tokens, now if you visit Grayscale itself, you can understand they were talking about, it's also, XRP is also getting attention. Its amount has been moving to the upside as well. Now I saw something, discussions about quantum internet, the word quantum being kind of, no, it's something of future, it's not here, it's not going to be here soon. But this thing is kind of, if you go through this, we actually did a video clearly on this one. It's not something which is going to be, way far ahead in the future. because governments are preparing for it. That means at least in next 10 years or in the near future, like say 5 to 10 years, it may be there. And as a Ripple CTO stated, chances are NSA or others could be still using that thing, and we are not there to say no, it's not there, right? It's possible. Now back to the altcoin market cap and how we are looking at it. We can see that if you look this as a Wyckoff pattern, you can understand reaccumulation area in which we were kind of coming to the upside, then kind of consolidating there, breaking that, we're going to the upside, and then retesting or backtesting that particular area, then boom. So in the similar area, if you're looking at, we are kind of at that area of resistance level. If we break above that, then the next level should be around $800 billion, which was the previous all-time highs, and that would be cracked now. Why I say that? If you look at the volume on a 3-day for just XRP itself, and look at the all-time high volume or just near that area, we are still something close. Right now, if you want to confirm that, you can just go and check the altcoin market cap itself and then check the volume for that. If we actually look at that, that's kind of nothing. If you look at the volume here during the all-time highs, this is the volume, and what is the volume now? It's huge, right? So this time it's going to be even bigger. No doubts about that. At least for me, there is no doubt. If you have any kind of doubt regarding this particular aspect, do let me know in the comment section. I'll try to discuss through that. Now a trader is showing you guys that Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum are ready for the moon chart. Now as altcoin is heating up, we are kind of understanding that it's going to go to the upside. Now we just saw about the XRP chart, right? This particular article discusses about both Ethereum and XRP. Now as we know, if we look at the chart of Ethereum, we just crossed 440 mark. Now that's on eToro exchange. We'll have to check what the price is showing here, maybe 430, somewhere close to that. Now if we look at that, we still understand we came below, and as we discussed in the previous video, this was the top resistance line there, the trend line resistance on a 4-hour or 12-hour. If you look at that, right, if we extend that, that was the resistance line, and we broke to the upside with a huge candle. Now that's on a 3-day chart. If you move onto a daily chart and look at that, you can understand that the price went to the upside. It kind of made a flag and then burst to the upside. Now again, if the price is consolidating or retesting, it may come back to around 400 and then push to the upside. Now crypto is something which we can't say anything, right? We can't predict it, but we can just check the odds of what will be happening in the near future. Because if you look at that here, previously we had a trend pattern here, right? If this is the trend, we broke to the upside, but we didn't actually came back below and retested. Instead, we reached the top resistance line and was rejected and came to the backside like the Wyckoff trend. Now that's for the technical side. Now coming back onto the fundamental side for XRP and Ripple. Ripple partner SCB pioneers Bangladesh's first ever blockchain. Now that is again cool. Look at who are involved in that. Standard Chartered. We went through the documents from Standard Chartered previously and understand that is going to be huge. Previously we used to see a meme there, right, in which it shows use Ripple and XRP or go through R3 and XRP. Now you have all different options. Like the ILP itself would be like you can use your own walled garden, different projects, and then look into different projects. Now I saw a tweet asking about SAP. I haven't actually been through that. I'm just highlighting that guys are asking me about different assets. Guys, I do research on different assets. That's true because I concentrate on many different projects, but that's on for my personal portfolio, or at least for my friends, families who actually want to diversify their portfolio. And I offer a similar service on the Patreon. You can just look what you actually want, and if it looks suitable for your portfolio, you can just enroll in that. That would be even like $10 a month. Even if you look at it on a daily basis, it's not even $1 per day. So it's up to you. I'm not endorsing or marketing it in a huge manner. I'm just saying if you want to study or go through different research considering different assets in your portfolio, I can help you. But that's additional time for me, and time is money. I hope you guys understand that. Now This one from Coin Insider, when we talk about that, they are talking about South Korean banks exploring services related to cryptocurrency assets for customers. I told you guys previously, right? South Korean bank is getting on this. Different banks are coming up with different services, and if banks are offering custodial services, there are going to be a lot more investments being pushed into that. If you look at the news, there are issues in the real estate market with the new tax and new laws here for the real estate. So like, as I know personally, individuals are trying to shift their assets, from assets like real estate at the top of the market, which is kind of falling to the downside. They want to take their profit as of now. If they have profit, they want to take it out and put into different asset class. So they are looking for an alternative asset class, and this is kind of pushing in. So that is actually a positive news. Now, this particular area where it states the ODL for payment and the sourcing liquidity would be better when we look at this, because it won't only be Bitcoin and Ethereum, it would be different altcoins as well. And as the new investors comes in, the liquidity in the market increases. So that liquidity can also be used here in the payment sector, right? So this particular article shows Ripple wants to upgrade PH digital payments. So we just went through the most important points there. Now, this one, when we look at India, if you remember previously, Brad Garlinghouse was asked on an interview from Julia about what are your thoughts on India and other countries. And Brad stated, like previously, Brad was clear that India is a huge corridor looking at the cross-border payments, but the regulatory clarity is the issue. So they are not concentrating on that particular corridor as of now. That was the statement made by Brad previously. And now we are getting idea from Ripple executive itself that they are going to concentrate on this particular corridor towards India. Now, once Indian corridor is initiated, keep in mind that United States dollar, euro and other corridors are already open, can be connected into India, because majority of Indians who work outside send money back home. And that, if you look, you can see that majority comes from the Middle East, where you already have Ripple, established. Ripple Net is established in the Middle East. You look at Dubai, Qatar, Saudi, and all other area from where the majority of cross-border payments are initiated towards India. And we also know that if you look at the remittance corridor, India has the highest market value to that particular corridor. So if this is going to kick in, again, this liquidity would be introducing this liquidity on the on-demand liquidity platform will allow Ripple, the company, to do many more things. Now, had this article, I would like to highlight, like Ripple is actually sitting on 16 billion in XRP. And when you look at that, what you have to understand is they still believe in the asset. As the fraudsters say, they don't care about the asset, they are dumping on you, blah, blah, blah. You have to understand, they are still sitting on that asset. And as they told previously, now we are Amazon books. And once we establish that state, we are going to look at different verticals. And they are looking at different verticals. So what you have to understand is simple thing. Adoption is going to kick off. It's like the hell is going to break loose. And I just meant it in both technical and fundamental aspects. Ripple, sitting on a 16 billion XRP, says it plans to expand beyond its cross-border payment system. That is becoming the Amazon, right? So Amazon of payments. But what I will say is Amazon of exchange of value in every term. For securities, for real estate, in every area they need an asset which can do that bridging when you have that central bank digital currencies, corporate tokens. So that is here. It's not about the future. It's about now. And when we talk about that, I'm just looking if I actually missed any article which I would like to establish towards my viewers. Say, when we discuss about the fundamentals, we have to understand we are not missing anything. I was just looking at my profile here in Twitter, and I would like to check if we have missed anything. Yeah. That's one of the things which I would like to highlight from James Rule XRP. And he's pointing out towards the digital future, right? And when we understand that the future is digital, and we know that, we all understand that, but it's also sustainable, or it should also be sustainable. So abiding by the rules and regulations which will be coming out soon, you won't be looking at projects which would be consuming hell lot of energy for mining. And that's why you have coins which are already mined, the pre-mined coins. And while comparing between the pre-mined coin, you also have to understand what they should be efficient enough, they should be scalable enough, they should be fast, they should cost little, and that is where the Ripple comes in, and that is why the Ripple is being used by different consortiums like R3 and Ripple itself, providing different initiatives for the market, and that is actually cool. Now we went through entity data, right? Previously we went through the entity data articles, publication, research publication from entity data, and we established here in the scientific industry channel that they are looking at this particular consortium from R3 and Ripple for using Coda Settler and XRP. It's huge. Now when you look at the entire area, they are looking at the revolution itself. That's the blockchain revolution. So it's going to be bigger than we understand. Now if you look at this, you can understand what is here. They are looking at the Hyperledger protocol and all. So that's like moving through the entire system, and that comes into what here? You can see the protocol itself here. Then that asset is moving through what? Ethereum. So the smart contracts and the Internet of Value, which is the XRP in the Interledger protocol, via the Interledger protocol, is going to change history, or we should be the part of history if we are going to stand here for a long time. If you are here for a short time, you may make profit, but you won't be writing the new history. So guys, that's all for the short episode today, and if you would like to discuss anything more or ask anything differently, you can do let me know in the comment section below. If you saw value in the content, do hit that like button. That really supports the channel. If you would like to extend your support for the channel, you can use the Patreon and PayPal link in the description. So guys, I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.